All right. Hello, everybody out there in Atlanta. It's Chris from HLakes.com with another exciting episode of My Talking Head. Once again, I cannot do a full episode of My Talking Head, so you're going to get another one-take vlog from me talking about today's latest announcement. I have to work today. I have to work early. As a matter of fact, I got to hurry this up because I got to get to work. But yeah, so I apologize. I try to do something that's a little bit more professional, though, than me just holding the damn thing and walking around. So going a little bit old school with the My Talking Head. This is where I used to do the My Talking Heads back in 2011 or so. But anyway, so we're here to talk about today's announcement. Today's announcement is Slaughter Sinema. And once again, the team out there, they have put out a title for something that I want to add letters to because they've taken letters away too. So like Twisted Tradition, I keep wanting to call Traditions. And Slaughter Sinema, I keep wanting to call Slaughtered Cinema. Yeah, not turd, but Slaughtered Cinema. Slaughtered Cinema. Not turd, but erd. Erd? Yes, erd. Slaughtered. But yeah, so Slaughtered Sinema is coming. I am beyond the moon about this house. This is one of the earliest houses I had information on this year, and throughout the course of the last couple months, the information sort of changed and morphed into different things, and I'm not sure what was true, what wasn't true. I have no idea. This year's been very interesting for sort of behind-the-scenes information. But at first, I was told very early on that one house was going to feature werewolves. Obviously this house has the biker werewolves, which we'll get to in a moment. But I didn't know how it was going to be featured. So that was like the first thing that I had heard. Then I heard that it was going to be like a video store. Then it changed to like changed to the drive-in that we have now. And then I heard something about blood and guts, but that didn't materialize. And there was all sorts of like crazy things that were being thrown out around about this house. I heard it was going to be based on real 80s B movies, and then that kind of changed. Then I heard that they were going to do like B movies based on real movies, but their own takes on them. I had joked with somebody. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if they did like Attack of the Killer Avocados to sort of take on Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, that type of thing. That didn't really happen. But then we have this. This is sort of their own take on B movies. I get more of a grindhouse feel from this because of the posters and the video that they put out. That is thunder outside, folks. Welcome to Florida. It's officially the first day of summer, too, by the way. And rain starting early. But anyway, it feels more like grindhousing to me. That video that they put out with the fake trailers feels a lot like the fake trailers that we had on the Grindhouse movie. The Planet Terror and the Death Proof thing that Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez did a while ago, where they had the fake trailers in between for the intermission. It sort of feels like that. The posters even feel like that to me. It's still B movies, but Grindhouse is kind of like its own special thing. It was Grindhouse Cinema was more sort of like underground and very outrageous, and they might not have been good films, but they were sort of doing their own thing, as it were, with these films. So it feels a lot more like that to me, which is fine. I don't mind. I'm curious to see what the general public's reaction is to this sort of concept of the house, because although I'm really into it, and I know a lot of the diehard Horror Nights fans are really into it, and the horror fans are probably going to be really into it, but I'm not sure if the general public is going to really grasp onto this as much as some of the more diehard people will. I don't know, because it's the tone of this is a little bit different, which going this sort of comedy route, which this feels like that they're going to play it more for kind of laughs and stuff. I think that's a good approach to it, because it'll make it more accessible to people, which is fine. But yeah, so I'm curious to see how the general public reacts to this. I was sold on this when I heard biker werewolves. that was it for me. I was like, all right, I'm in. Biker werewolves. That is thunder. That That's a lot of thunder. But anyway, that was really close too. But so Biker Werewolves, I was really sold on that concept. I love the little what's the demon baby thing. I think is actually pretty funny. I don't think they mentioned it in the on the blog. I don't remember seeing it, but I think the demon baby thing is sort of like a sorority cult, or there's a sorority cult in there somewhere that's doing rituals, and they have this demon baby. And then, of course, you've got the cannibal alien thing, which I think is really kind of cool. There's something about a swamp yeti in there. The swamp yeti feels to me like it's going to be the, the crocodilian that was in Tomb of the Ancients a couple years ago. Sort of has that vibe it'll take on that role for the fans this year. But yeah, this is now my most anticipated house of the year. And this is coming off of things that I already know that are, coming for the rest of the event. There's something that has not been announced yet that will probably slide into that second position, but this is by far my most anticipated house for the year. I cannot wait to see what they do here. I've heard rumblings about what the outside of the house could look like. I've heard rumblings, about blood and yeah, I cannot wait for this. This is going to be something unique, I think, and a little bit different. And I don't think everybody's going to like this. Now, this also is one of those houses that has the very high potential to be really good or really bad. And I tend to gravitate towards houses like that when they're announced and when I'm being told about them, because it's risk versus reward. So if you do it really good, then it could be something really special. Like Scarecrow last year was something that was, when I first heard about it, was sort of just a throwaway. It's like, oh, Scarecrow, scary scarecrows, whatever. It was so low concept that it actually ended up working really well. What the types of things they did in the house made it exceed, its sort of, flat concept. This has, because of the high concept, it's going to be, I think, a little hard for them to pull off. And if they can pull it off, then it has the potential to be really, really good. So we'll see. But yeah, so top of the list right now. No, 100%, no doubt about it. Way at the top. But yeah, I want to address the posters really quickly first before I go. Because like I alluded to earlier, they had the announcement video where they did sort of the fake trailers. And then they had these fake posters. There were 3 posters, one for the Demon Baby. I can't remember the exact titles, but they're the Demon Baby one, and then they had the Pumpkin one, and then they had the Cannibal Alien one. The first thing I did when I saw the posters was I went in and I looked at the names, because normally for stuff like that, what they do is for Easter egg purposes, they'll put in the names of our design team members, or general Universal team members, or fans, or things of that nature. And I, like a bunch of other people at this point, saw the Jack Schmidt. Jack Schmidt, of course, is Jack the Clown. It's his real name, if you don't know. Jack Schmidt is credited, I think, on 2 of the posters with directing. The production company is called Jack in the Box. I think I'm not sure if it's all the posters, all the movies that are on the posters that are there. Jack is not coming back. I know there's some people that are now like, oh my God, Jack's coming back. Jack is not coming back. They're just Easter eggs. They might have Easter eggs, hidden throughout the house as well. We do have 2 other icons who are movie people, whether it's the director or the usher. We also have Blood and Guts. So I mean, there's I wouldn't doubt if there's nods to those guys in some of these houses this year, especially this one with the movie-based thing. But Jack is not coming back. I think it might confuse some people. Some people who are just like, oh my God, Jack the Clown. It's like, no, Jack is not coming back. But it should also be noted that the drive-in is in Cary. It should be no surprise that the drive-in is Cary. We had the drive-in in 2015. We also had the Horrorwood drive-in in 2009, which was obviously the Usher's year. So we have it's in the drive-in in Cary, so it all takes place in Cary. So and I think one of the posters even has Cary, Ohio, like on the bottom, like where they filmed it. So so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so Jack is not coming back though. Let's at least not to my knowledge, he's not coming back. There might be little Easter eggs here and there, but he's not coming back. But yeah, so that's it. Sorry about the one take vlog, but I have to go. I have to get to work. I have to make the monies. So yeah, so that's it. Really looking forward to this house. I'm really curious to see what people think about this. I'm in love with this concept already. I can't wait. Keep your eyes peeled because there's probably going to be more announcements coming quicker than you think. And I can't wait to see what people's reaction is to that. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here and I will talk to you later.